Peace, peace. This is Jonathan here at our Studio 13, getting ready to interview my guy JonJay. You're gonna see what he got going on. You know, he's the founder and owner of Greedy Films, of Rich Nubian Style, and the All City Rap Show. So we're gonna see what he talking about. We're gonna see, what's his inspiration, his origin, and we're gonna take it from there. Alright? Peace.
Whether you suffer from pain in your back to aches in your knees, come on down and purchase you some ancestral tea to get rid of all the parasites, toxins, and fleas. Spiritual elevation for cosmic gravitation. So put away the patience, cause there's no time to be wasted. Ancestral tea, that's all you need. Ancestral tea, so you better believe. Ancestral tea, and it works for real. Ancestral tea, so put away your bills. Ancestral tea, that's all you need. Ancestral tea, so you better believe. Ancestral tea, and it works for real. Ancestral tea, so put away your bills. This is a public commercial advertisement for AncestralTeas.com. All rights are reserved. Peace.
So what's going on, JonJay, man? How you feeling today? Peace. It's a pleasure being on. Here at 13 Studios. And like I said, we got JonJay here. And we're gonna get into some questions, see what he talking about, Alright, so tell us, JonJay, like, how did you get your start in entertainment? Peace. Those are some good questions right there. How I got my start in entertainment? Well, a lot of you might not know, or maybe you do, but I used to run with a crew called Any Video. That was a collection of guys that had a vision of putting on for the city. At that time, put on for the city was the joint. And me and a couple cats, my vision from high school was to be film production, audio production, and I wrote in a couple people's yearbooks that I was going to, have my shit together as far as, with the film and stuff. But, the circle of life, led me in a couple different directions, and, I didn't do that when I was a little younger. Now I'm older, I'm circling back on those dreams, and I'm able to capitalize on it, basically. But yeah, I started out with Any Video. We used to go around the city. We put a lot of cats' videos together that really didn't have video representation in the 2004, 2005 era. So, me and the faction, we came up with the joint called Grinding and CT. But just to get back to your question, things ain't really work out towards the end because real life catch up with you, and I had to take care of the family and whatnot. So that's the humble beginnings. Like I said, we did videos for a lot of the guys that was coming up in the rap game in Hartford. Oscar Black, Opium Black, Mook and Fed, Paper Boys. Who else was doing it back then? We went to a couple of different places. BX from Jersey Boys, Blink Money. We basically got a lot of cats' visuals started. Where they are now, I don't know. Because like I said, when I started with the family thing, I kind of like just got out that lane and had to focus on my girls. But now that they of age now, I'm coming back into the game, and not so much on a tip of, doing videos for anybody, but now I have a lot more information that I didn't have back then, right? So now, whenever I do something with somebody new, it's got to be, 1, 2, 3, T's crossed, I's dotted, like that. So yeah, we started in Hartford, but now we're gonna take it global. I could respect that. So tell me, who's JonJay? How did you come up with that name? Because some people say, oh, JonJay, they might think of the white dude who got a college out there in New York, but that ain't the case. So tell us, the origins of that. Wow, so who is JonJay? JonJay is humble. JonJay is a master. JonJay is insightful. He's a visionary. He's always been a seeker of truth. With anything I did, that's why I feel like, a lot of things I couldn't just follow along because it didn't sit right with my spirit. My spirit was holding me back, saying, nah, I got something for you to do later on. You can't get caught up in, the worldly world, the worldly things. And I kind of took to heart when I used to, once in a while go to the thing with my moms and be like, reading the Bible and whatnot, and say, don't follow man. So that was when I read that kind of like put me on the path of, okay, I can't follow people that's really not making moves that I'm making.
Warning, you have entered the realms of the gods, so give us your mind and your full attention.
So you say you deal with esoteric information? I never heard of such.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Blah talk, this is the blah talk. I lean L Bay, dropping jewels every day. Blah talk, this is the blah talk. Metaphysical, we deal with the spiritual. Blah talk, this is the blah talk. I lean L Bay, dropping jewels every day. Blah talk, this is the blah talk. Metaphysical, we deal with the spiritual. So you claim to be a god?
Damn right I'm a god. The maker, the owner, cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, god of the universe.
Thanks for coming back once again. We're here with JonJay, founder and creator 13th of February Entertainment. That's the hub, and you have subdivisions under that. He has Greedy Films, he has the All City Rap Show, and he has a clothing line called Rich Nubian Style. So with all those things that you have going on, what were your inspirations coming up as a kid? What's my inspiration? Nowadays, in them days, my inspiration was really me, like wanting to inspire myself, inspired by DJ Scratch, Jazzy Jeff, Rob Swift, the Executioners. Like, the movie Juice was really the first movie that I really wanted to be something. Like, yeah, I had the superficial, want to be a Mac, want to be, Pimp Daddy. That, you had the Nino Browns, but I wasn't that. I seen myself DJing. So those are my inspirations. Nowadays, I'm still inspired by those guys. But now it's this truth. I found this truth. I suggest everybody go get the Emerald Tablets and start studying that, reading that, to get to this truth, to get out of the darkness, to come into the light, and that's what I'm doing. I'm attempting to shed light on myself and how I was able to conquer my darkness and my depression, because like I said, growing up, I was very angry. I had to put on the face, put on the mask to act like everything was all right, but everything wasn't all right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here now, and I'm looking to inspire. I get inspiration now from, a lot of things. The universe sends me a lot of confirmation. If I'm watching, some YouTubes and I see Red Pill, Blue, Panic, AA, Black Dot, when I hear them say certain things, I get that confirmation that I am on my path. Some people be like, oh, the left-hand path ain't the path, but it's a lonely path, because it took me 40 years to understand that I am a master, so I've been studying, all the while, right? But I'm not a regurgitated person. I have to do things off of my personal experience and coming up out of my own darkness, I know it can happen for other people too. So I'm gonna just get that little bit of light that we all need, and that inspiration to somebody else to say, damn, he came from here and he pulled himself up. So maybe I could do it too. I didn't literally take Bill Cosby shit. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and do it. That might be subconsciously in there, but I really felt like, boom, I could be an inspiration to other people as well. And to go into how I started my clothing line, and I started the clothing line for me, for my kids. It really started off as, rich nigga shit. That's what I thought, like, do some rich nigga shit. What do rich niggas do? They golf. So that's why the logo come out like that, like guy golfs. But I'm a hip hopper, so that's why we have the hat to the back and the gold chain. Once I get my artist, they're gonna create my big bear, because since Polo is the little teddy bear, I'm the big bear, and my thing is like crushing the baby bear. Peace. Thank you for coming back to the JT Show. Now, we've been here with JonJay. He's been giving us some great insight into who he is. We about to head on out here. You got any last words that you want to say to the people? First and foremost, I want to thank you for having me on the show. This is the first and hopefully not the last time I come back to give the people what they want, some truth and whatnot. But yeah, thank you, man. Like I said, we here with JonJay. Creator and founder of Greedy Money, Greedy Films, 13th of February Entertainment, host of other things. But you got any last tidbits you want to say, any last comments you want to say, anything you want to leave with the people, so they could find you, where they can check you out at? Yeah, so you can check me out on all social media, one JonJay at everything, or 213 JonJay on Instagram, Facebook, Jonathan Tyner, everything, just type in one JonJay and it's all gonna pop up. I'm on social media, But another thing would be, follow your truth, only your perspective counts. Yes, you are on this planet with other people where opinions sometimes matter, but it's all in the perception. It's all in the eye of the beholder, right? So I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for me following my visions and following my dreams, And when you think about dreams, people say, yo, I'm dream chasing. I'm not a dream chaser. I'm not chasing the dream, because my dreams be like, not out of this world, but sometimes I get shot in my dreams. Sometimes I'm fucking working in my dreams, or I'm running into people in real life in my dreams, talking about what's going on in this real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an intricate inception, of how I'm seeing things happen. But it's cliche, but stay on your grind, follow your heart and move at your pace. If I don't do this right here and I have all my things, that I'm doing, I'm putting them in order, I'm chronicalizing them, I'm stashing them, and just so happen, my demise come, I'll be famous after I'm dead, because you're going to find everything, you know, and then you're gonna see like, oh shit, he was doing something. You know, you don't see me because I'm doing something. And sometimes that thing is family shit. Sometimes it is working on the craft. But stay true to you. That's all I can say, man. Thank you for having me, and I hope to come back again. Peace. One JonJay. Yes, we want to thank JonJay for coming through. You know, Studio 13. Like I said, we're gonna have more guests for you. You know, not each and every week, but when the time is right, we're gonna bring them for you. We're gonna bring the light. You know, if there's some guests that you think I should interview, you know, send them in the email at jonathantyner@mail.com. You know, we're gonna go from there, and see you on the next one. Peace. It's your guy Jonathan here, coming straight from the studios of 13th
Peace,
through
peace.
February.
It's
Poppin'
Black,
people,
Black,
Jonathan here, straight from the studios of 13th, blah 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 blah, 119. And then I want to look at the studio. Hey, what's going on, people? Jonathan here, coming straight from Studio 13.